Two teenage Afghan asylum seekers have been jailed in England for abducting and raping a 15-year-old girl, in a case that has sparked outrage and calls for tougher action. The attackers, Jan Jahanzeb and Isra Niazal, both aged 17, will be placed on the sex offenders register and could also face deportation once they have served their sentences. In May, the pair lured the distressed girl into a secluded den-type area in Leamington Spa, where they then subjected her to a sustained and brutal sexual attack. Video evidence played in court captured the victim shouting for Jahanzeb to let go of her as she was being led away against her will, highlighting her fear and distress. The judge said the two teenagers had robbed the victim of her childhood and that nothing the court could do would ever fully restore what she had lost. The victim, in a statement, said, quote, "The day I was raped changed me as a person. Every time I go out I don't feel safe. So much so that I've started to avoid it altogether. This has also impacted my education and school life at the worst possible time," the victim's mother said. "We have watched our vibrant, happy and confident daughter shrink down and suffer with anxiety so bad that she's often physically sick. This has affected every aspect of my daughter's life, and anything that hurts one of us, hurts us all in our family." The court sentenced Jahanzeb to a detention term of 10 years and 8 months, while Niazal received a sentence of 9 years and 10 months for his role in the crime. Both teenagers will begin their terms in a young offender institution and will then be transferred to an adult prison at a later stage as they grow older. Sentencing took place at Warwick Crown Court, where Judge Sylvia de Bertodano chose to name the boys despite their age due to the seriousness of the offenses. The judge lifted the normal restrictions protecting juvenile defendants' identities, saying they had betrayed the trust placed in asylum seekers who were given refuge in the UK. Both had arrived in Britain from Afghanistan as unaccompanied child asylum seekers, having been granted entry and protection on humanitarian grounds. Jahanzeb came to the UK in January this year, while Niazal had arrived earlier, in November 2024, before taking part in the crime. Jahanzeb now faces deportation at the end of his sentence, but Niazal has not yet been formally ordered to leave the UK, at least at this stage. Niazal pleaded guilty just 1 day before his 17th birthday, making him a single day too young to qualify for certain harsher adult status consequences at that moment. His barrister argued that he should be allowed the chance to make a life for himself in the UK after his release, given his age and background. However, the judge later confirmed that she would recommend both convicts be deported once their custodial terms and any necessary procedures are completed.